Hi, it's Andrea from Refire Ceramics. I have a kiln unload for you. Let's get into it. So you are seeing me with my big camera, so I've changed the angle slightly. Usually you were over here a little bit, so you couldn't see my walls of kiln props and stuff. The main thing that this got fired was it was a refire of my big pedestal bowl. It had a lot of pinholes in it. The glaze didn't, well, I don't know what it was. It had a lot of pinholes in it. Maybe it just didn't get warm enough. I don't know. Stick around to see what happened with it, because I'm going to show that to you at the end of the video. But in the meantime, we have a lot of fun Christmas stuff in here, so I will show you. Also, before we get started, could I ask you a favor? If you're not following me, would you please subscribe? If this is not the first video you've seen of me, obviously you think I'm okay enough to watch another video, so would you please subscribe? I don't normally ask that. Normally I don't mind, but I do feel that my numbers aren't really going anywhere, and it gets a little bit frustrating making videos when numbers are very slow to increase. So I would really appreciate it. It's really motivating to help make content as a potter. So if you aren't subscribed, could you please just subscribe down there? I would so appreciate it. That's fantastic. Thank you. Let's get on to the kiln unload. So the first thing I have is stunning. This is really gorgeous. Look at this. Check that out. Oh, it still wants to focus on my face. Always doing that. Isn't that nice? So what that is 2 times obsidian from Amico, and then, oh, I'll just come over here so it'll focus on that, and then 3 times seaweed from Amico. And I'm really pleased with the blues and greens coming out of that. It really adds a lot of depth. Just all the way over for both of them. That's, I think, just from the seaweed sliding down the edge, left that interesting sort of ring around it. Really pretty, very nice. I had put 1 coat of seaweed on the back and wiped it back, but it's not there anymore. But that's okay. It looks good. There's a little bit, oh no, sorry, it was jade on the back. But I had only put 1 coat and wiped it back, so it's pretty much not there to be seen. But still, there's a lovely texture on there, which looks pretty. Good. Well, that was the only thing on the shelf other than the pedestal bowl, which I will show you at the end. Okay, so let's see what else we got in here. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, okay. So this is quite pretty. This was a fig leaf, an actual fig leaf that I imprinted in. And what I did was it 2 or 3 coats of jade? I'll let you look at that while I look at my notes. I think it was 2 coats of jade, possibly 3. I can't see. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. And then around the edge, I put a really just 1 coat, but very thick coat of micro pearl. And I think that looks really nice. How the comes there with little crystals forming in it. I think that's very pretty. And then just a little bit of the jade. That's the jade celadon from Amico again. There's quite a bit of green in this, as you might expect from a Christmas, just before a Christmas unload. Oh, okay. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I'm so pleased with this. This was my second attempt at Northern Lights, and I think we got a winner now. That looks really good. Oh, really happy with that. Little bit on the handle there, and then on the inside, I doubt you'll be able to see because the light won't get it, but there is a little bit. You can see maybe there a little on the edge. So what this was just seaweed and smoky myrtle. Okay, so first it was 2 coats of Amico's obsidian. Then it was smoky merlot and seaweed in just random swoops around it. I'll put up a short because I did a short of what it looked like after I'd finished putting it on before the glaze fire. Oh, look at how close I came to the edge, but it didn't go over. Can you see? There, yeah, there you go. Lovely. Yeah, so the Smoky Merlot, I think I only put one coat on because it was, here, you know what, if I pull this, there. No, because then I look silly, besides. The Smoky Merlot, I just put one coat on because it went on really thick. And then maybe I put two on because the first one was so thick. And then with the seaweed, I just did that in very thin coats to make sure that it didn't run too much because I wanted it specifically placed. And obviously it ran once it fired, but I didn't want it to run while I was putting it on everywhere and just make it one color. That's good. Then on the inside, and I can see it, but I don't think you can, there was just one sort of spiral swirl of micro pearl in it because I wanted a little bit of a light blue effect, and that's exactly what I got. It's sort of like just the cosmic night rather than the northern lights on that. I put a little over the edge too, which is why if you look here, you can see the edge is a little bit thinner and it looks almost a little gray in places because the micro pearl came down, but it was just over the edge, so it looks really good. Oh, that is pretty. That one's going to be hard to let go of. Very nice. Really pleased with that. That's very nice. Now, this is another mug, and I'm not so, well, okay, the inside looks okay. This is my leopard mug. I did this with black engobe underneath, and then I put, I think, 3 coats of Snapdragon on it because I sell it on because I wanted obviously the black engobe pattern to come through of the leopard dots. I wish it had been a little, this is a little red for me. I wanted it a little bit more pink, but that's just me. You know, I think as potters we often get that you have this vision in mind of what a piece is going to look like, and even if the piece looks nice, if it doesn't look exactly like you imagined it, you're at first disappointed with it. But I will get over it because I do think it's quite nice and fits well. Got a little thumb button there. Yeah. Inside I thought was maybe a bit orange peeled, but it's not. It's not. It's just the glaze is thick, but it's not. It's all smooth. It's fine to use. No pinholes or anything. It's all good. So yeah, and it's fairly round too for a handmade mug. I put up one showing the process of this, and I'm going to use that at my market. I'm going to have that up on an iPad showing me making this mug along with the mug to show that it's completely handmade. I haven't just bought stuff in and all the rest. Okay, that's a little Christmas tree, very tiny tree. I think I did, oh sorry, not paying attention to where the camera is here. I think I did seaweed on that as well, but I went very lightly because I wasn't sure how it would go. It's okay. And then micro pearl on the star. I like the star. The star and micro pearl looks good though. But you can't see the seaweed because I didn't go heavy enough. Well, in a couple spots you can see it there, maybe. You see it? Yeah. Oh, my pedestal bowl is tinkling away again. Okay, let me get all the stilts and everything out, and then we'll look at the bottom shelf. Oh, I found my cone pack. I fired a bit hotter, 5, 6, 7. I think that middle shelf gets quite hot. I think that's the hottest, but I wasn't expecting to get that hot. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. I do know that, like, for the Northern Lights, they do say to get to a good cone 6, so I'd rather go to a cone 7 than only to a cone 5. So that's fine. Right, what's under here? It's funny how I fired this yesterday and I've already forgotten what's under here, honestly. Let's see. Let's take a look. What do we have? Oh, yes. Oh, very nice. Oh, that's good. Oh, this is a It looks a little wonky, but it's okay. Look at that. It's a tray. Oh, I think it slumped a little bit. It probably rests on the bottom bits as much as anything rather than on the feet, but because it is quite shallow. But it's beautiful. Oh, really pleased with that. So that is, I have a plastic dish and the shapes are on the outside. So I formed this on the outside of that plastic dish, and then it left the impression. So I used jade celadon again there in the middle, and then seaweed around the edge. And that looks really pretty. I'm really happy with it, actually. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, that's nice. I do like how the jade breaks over other colors with that sort of blue-green. That is my favorite. Oh, very nice. Oh, on the back here was just apple green underglaze from Mako. Because I thought it was a little too big to be left bare, and it's fine. Cool. Well, I'll test that to see how much it's slumped, but I think it's still very pretty and still will be, someone will still want that, I think. If not, I'm happy with it, so I'm happy to keep it. All right. Oh, no. What an idiot. Oh my God. Oh, I made these tags, these gift tags that have to and from on them. And for some idiotic reason, I glazed it on the glazed side down. How did I get that wrong? I guess because they both looked white. You know, once the transparent glaze was on top of it, it just looked white. Well, thank goodness for kiln wash, but that's why it broke, because obviously it couldn't move in, because the glaze was holding it down. Well, so much for that bottom shelf. That's not a project I needed. It's gonna need to be ground down quite a bit. So the mess isn't too bad, but there's definitely a mess here. I don't want to touch it because it will be sharp, and if it's sharp, we don't touch in ceramics. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. I could even ignore it for a little bit and just not put anything on that side, but that's not the best way to keep that kiln shelf healthy, is it? Oh, well. Let me know if you've ever put something in upside down in the kiln. Wow, that I feel silly for that. And then down here I have two more little micro pearl headless angels, and they will get heads on them. You can see in my other videos, I think I have a short out showing them with heads. If I don't have a short, I will make a short because I do think they're worth showing. They're still very cute. And that's just micro pearl on it. Very good. Okay, so let's get to the piece you've all been waiting for, which I've been waiting for as well. It was my big pedestal bowl. I had done 2 coats of birch, and then 2 coats of cordovan on the inside, then 2 coats of cordovan, and then over that 2 coats of birch on the outside, with the pedestal part being birch on the outside and cordovan on the inside. And it was full of pinholes when I did it the first time, and I didn't know if maybe the glaze was just starting to melt and, you know, the air's coming out or whatever, and it left the pinholes. But I didn't like it. Okay, one, it was full of pinholes. 2, the color wasn't very consistent. So I thought, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And I thought about painting it something completely different in color. And the thing is when you have a pedestal bowl, you can refire it, but really there's only going to be one good refire in it, because otherwise it's going to slump. And if it slumps too much, it's not going to be a bowl anymore. So I gave it one go, and what I did is I put 2 coats of honey flux on the inside over it, and 2 coats of honey flux on the outside. Because I thought, if nothing else, at least it'll make the color a little bit more consistent between the outside and the inside. Because it was very different between the two before. I'll try and put up photos if I haven't already. But I think it worked. I think that looks pretty good now. Take a look at it. That's the inside. Isn't it stunning? I'm happy with that. Trying to get it so you can see it in the light. I think that looks pretty nice. And the outside looks good too. Still left a lot of the blues coming out. And so they don't look exactly the same, but they're very matchy. So for someone who likes neutrals, that's going to be really good. So that's how big it is. That's next to my head. And then if we look this way, that's how big it is. So it is tinkling. Don't know if you can hear that. It is tinkling still, as it was when I pulled it out the first time, but not nearly as much. But yeah, not a pinhole. I've examined it very carefully, and it looks really good. Really pleased with that. So I'm happy. There's quite a bit of variation in color, but it's a little bit more uniform in color, if that makes sense. So that I am so pleased it came out with, because it's a big item that I want to sell. And then I would say my next favorite item is this one with the lovely different colors on it. So with that, another reminder to please subscribe if you haven't, like the video, share it with a friend if you think there's anything that they would find interesting. Leave me a comment. I always love hearing from people, and I always try and answer you back. And yeah, I got one more big bisque fire. Today's my last day of making before my show in 10 days. I'm only making little things today because they need time to dry, obviously, so it's going to be a big push on that to try and get a few more little decorative items done. Yeah, and that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thanks again for watching. Take care.